Hi friends, I don't know if you saw, but I was just doing my part. No big deal. On a sincere note, I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you and your loved ones are staying safe and healthy and you're not going too stir crazy having to remain indoors. When SpongeBob sang indoors, I felt that. I'm like an indoor cat. If I'm feeling frisky, I'll look out the windows, but there's no need to go out there. I am feeling very grateful that I get to make these videos and work from home, and my heart goes out to those who can't work right now. I wish that I had something better to say to make it all better. So how about we do a fun indoor activity and mess up my face? I am going to be trying some makeup secrets. Makeup secrets. Do I have to whisper if it's a secret? I'm going to be trying some makeup secrets by 5 Minute Crafts. If you are not familiar with 5 Minute Crafts, well, first and foremost, some of my favorite YouTubers have already made videos on 5 Minute Crafts, including Drew Gooden, Jenna Marbles, and Cody Ko. So you might be thinking, wow, 5 Minute Crafts must be really great. Well, sure, yes. You know what? Yes, 5 Minute Crafts is very helpful if you need help feeling frustrated. They create tutorials and how-tos on DIY projects and life hacks and crafts, and today, makeup secrets. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, makeup secrets are 5 Minute Crafts specialty. We won't know unless we try. Except Cody Ko did try 5 Minute Crafts beauty hacks, but this is makeup secrets. This is completely different. Maybe, I'm not sure. You might be wondering why I'm already wearing makeup if I'm going to be testing makeup secrets, and there's a very simple explanation for that. Insecurities. I prefer how I look with makeup on. So. And without taking another step forward, I would like to send a thank you to Audible for sponsoring this video. We'll get into that later. I'm gonna pull up the video right now. I know that 5 Minute Crafts is a YouTube channel, but this video is actually located on Facebook. And I had like 10 people send me this in October of last year, and I haven't looked at it since. So I can't remember what I'm signing myself up for right now. Let's find out together. I'm looking at the comments, and one of the top comments is, please don't anyone do these. These are horrible. And 5 Minute Crafts replied, give them a chance. Wait a minute, they said give them a chance and then included a winky face. So do I give them a chance or not, 5 Minute Crafts? Oh wait, go on, go ahead.
Give them a chance.
Give them a chance. I'm terrified. Oh, I see. Okay, so they're using the lipstick as blush. I only have one question, which is why not just take the lipstick directly to the cheek and then blend it out? Why do you have to go through the whole process of putting it on your lips first, and then having to get up from wherever you're doing your makeup, go all the way to the kitchen where you most likely keep the parchment paper and cut out a little square and then kiss it? If anything, this could be a hack for when you want to trick your friends into thinking that you got a kiss on the cheek from your grandma. I just went ahead and I picked up my brightest red orange lipstick. This is Red Hot by Kylie. What the heck happened to the tip of this lipstick? She's a little bit wonky, but she works nonetheless. Never mind, that really only works with lip gloss. So I'm going to take my trusty mirror and I'm going to actually get it inside of the lines. My lips are reminding me of a repressed memory. Did you ever get some red wax lips as a kid? I can't even remember what the point of them was. Like, was that candy? Where is my parchment paper? Oh, just gonna cut out a little square. There we go. The love of my life that I am about to smooch on camera for the very first time. Why does that look so asymmetrical? Huh. It feels like I'm applying one of those stick-on tattoos where you just add water. Wow, look at that, it worked! I couldn't help but notice that 5 Minute Crafts didn't use a makeup brush for this process. They used more of what looked like a paintbrush, and so I also went ahead and got a paintbrush. Wish me luck. Oh no. It's really kind of just keeping its kiss shape. Look at this hand, by the way. I'm doing this with my hand clenched. What if I added a little bit more kiss to the cheek to try and balance this out? I'm going to pinch it so that I can place it exactly where I want. Oh, perfect, just a straight line of blush. That's exactly what you want. And mind you, I am not familiar with cream blushes. I don't think that this is a good introduction to working with a cream blush, being that I'm using a paintbrush. There we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, stunning. I'm gonna try a new technique. This time, I am swirling it inwards, and so I can cover up the part of my lips on my cheek. And oh gosh, well, so far I just have a giant circle. I kind of look like a Raggedy Ann doll. And this is where we blend. This is where, well, I wouldn't call it blending. It's more like wiping aggressively. Wait, okay, hold on. Just a quick question, what's going on? What's going on? So we seem to have a slight difference in pigmentation. I think I may have accidentally given a bigger smooch to this side of my face. I just can't control these lips. Once you get these lips going, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Everything inside of me is telling me to grab my beauty blender and just start covering some of this up, but that's not one of the makeup secrets. That's my makeup secret, and perhaps your makeup secret, but those secrets just don't matter today. Those secrets are off the table, and so I feel like my only option is to make this side just as pigmented as this side. Oh God. No. Watch this become like a winged eyeliner situation when you're trying to even out both sides and it just gets bigger and bigger, except in this case, my cheeks just become as red as my lips. First makeup secret done. I have to be honest, I don't hate it. I do feel like I have entered clown territory. However, I wear 3 to 4 different blushes at once every single day. And so I feel like my everyday look isn't that far off from what this is, which is concerning. I just saw my fake eyelashes lives flash before my eyes. I'm going to try my best, but I think that I just need to accept ahead of time the inevitable. Also, she picked orange. I forgot to mention that I'm wearing Doll Liquid Lipstick by Kylie, and this is the same lipstick that I wore to my cousin's birthday. And when I wore it, a lady came up to me and she said, "Do you wear that lipstick all the time?" And I said, "No," and she said, "Good," and walked away. She was probably just bothered that I was wearing it on my lips and not my eyelids. Is the skin on my eyelids supposed to be sticking together? If I may say so myself, it is really tying together nicely with my orange lips and cheeks. That kind of looks like a beard. Wait, that's not the final look. That's the final look. A moment of silence for that blending. For First of all, that was way too much contour to begin with, so where was it supposed to go? But also you couldn't have tried blending a little bit more. Then again, I'm not here to ask questions. I am simply here to do. And without any further ado, I am now going to give myself a 5 o'clock shadow. Now time to add the spikes. In the grand scheme of things, it's actually quite natural looking. Oh, yuck. Okay, we're bringing back concealer lips from middle school. Just kidding. We are going over that. Gosh, they go so fast. So this is to achieve plumper looking lips by overlining them. I thought that my lips were already done for today, but technically my lips were just a stepping stone for my cheeks. Easy come, easy go. Okay, I got my concealer and I'm just gonna apply it to the lower line and the mustache area. There we go. Oh my god, I don't like how I look right now. Now we all know what I would look like with thinner lips, and the results are disturbing. I guess now I'm supposed to color slightly outside of the lines.
Wow, one and done.
Oh no, was I covering that the whole time? I hope you could see that. All of a sudden, I feel like I crossed over from clown to blow-up doll. Nope. Interesting how they just made a blatant penis. I will spend forever trying to get my nose contour right, and it always looks slightly off. They just really went ahead and made this as phallic as possible. Also, why didn't they contour all the way down? Like, I like to contour the tip of my nose more than anything, and yet they just avoided that completely and went around the nostrils. What is that? I feel like a melting crayon. I have to go find an eyeshadow to sacrifice. I'll be right back. That was harder than I thought, but I came across this really old Naked palette, Naked 2 palette, and I think that, oh, that's a beautiful name, Booty Call would work perfectly in this situation. I think I'm going to use the back of a makeup brush and just kind of get a little fairy dust going on. Okay, right on the money. Let's see if we can get a pop of light. Oh my gosh! Wow, I'm especially happy that this kind of can diffuse this blush. Not that it's not beautiful or anything. Has anyone seen my doohickey? Where is my doohickey? My little highlight brush was hiding. She doesn't want to have any part of this. Oh no. This actually just mattified it, so, okay. What I gathered from the tutorial is to not simply just fill in your brows on the outer edge, but to actually create a line that surrounds your entire eyebrow. And now, last but not least, we just fill in the blanks like I'm a coloring book. It's a good thing that my nose is very tacky from all the concealer and contour so that it could really grab on to all this fallout. Oh gosh, no! Oh my gosh. The amount of layers on my face right now. Now would be an appropriate time to say I'm a cake face. I would understand. Just gotta finesse the finesse really quickly. Why do I look like I would be on the TV show Botched? I look like I could I look like I could be the bride of Pennywise.
Hiya, Georgie.
And this right here, this sight before your eyes, is what a full face looks like, courtesy of 5 Minute Crafts Secrets. This look is highly confidential. You actually need the highest security clearance in order to achieve this look. It's safe to say that this arts and crafts project did not take me 5 minutes. It took me several more minutes than that. However, it looks like it took me 5 minutes to do my makeup, so there's a silver lining. My final thought on these makeup secrets is that they are actually not that bad of makeup secrets. They are just poorly executed. It's almost like they want to waste your time, but just a little bit. They're like, sure, you've heard of cream blushes, but...
Have you thought about putting it on your lips first and then kissing parchment paper and then putting it on your cheek? No, we didn't think so.
Maybe the core of 5 Minute Crafts comes down to originality. That actually, I might be onto something there. Well, it looks like it's now up to me to clean up the mess I made, not only on my face, but also just out of frame. What lies beneath the camera frame. For instance, I don't have any pants on right now, but you wouldn't know that. Just kidding, yes I do. Or do I? With everyday activities like cleaning up, it can start to feel like a bit of a chore, but it really makes all the difference to have something fun to keep you company.
Oh, thank goodness I have pants on.
How convenient that today's video is sponsored by Audible. I love Audible because they have thousands of audiobooks, podcasts, guided meditations, and lots of other cool stuff and things that help time go by faster, or at least make time more enjoyable. Like when I clean up my 50-minute crafts. I told myself I should really start listening to a self-help book, something to brighten my days, but then I came across Amy Poehler's book, Yes Please, and courtesy of Amy's humor and honesty, it actually turned out to be the perfect self-help book for me, and I'm hooked, and now I just want to be Amy Poehler's friend so badly. So I recommend giving your ear holes a treat and downloading the Audible app, and then from there you can download titles and listen to them offline, anytime, anywhere. And you can click the link in my description box, audible.com/daddy. Or text DADDY to 500-500 for a free 30-day trial, and you'll get 1 title and 2 Audible Originals free. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am just going to break continuity and do my outro, even though you just watched me put my lights away and put on PJs and washed off my makeup. It's fine. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I blew your mind like a blow-up doll would. Maybe not like a blow-up doll would. But like a blow-up doll should. And here is all the love just for you. Bye! Washing your hands is probably the sexiest thing that you can do right now. So do whatever you'd like with that information.